Welcome back to my channel. Today's restorative flow is going to include poses specifically tailored to those experiencing period cramps, but really they're beneficial for all. Make sure you have lots of props nearby, big pillows, blocks, anything you'd like to use. Blankets are also good. We're going to begin in a wide-legged child's pose. Take the big toes to touch and knees about as wide as your mat. Then take some large pillows or folded up blankets, place them right in front of your torso, and we're going to take the torso up and over the top. So try a few things. If it's not comfortable, add some more pillows or remove things. Just do whatever you think feels best for your body. We're going to be here for a while. Restorative practice is very slow, and we're going to be holding positions a lot longer. When you have found the perfect comfortable position, take one side of the face to your pillow or blankets. You can reach the hands forward on the mat or use them to hug around your props, whatever is the most comfortable. You should feel some opening in the hips in this position. So if you're a little bit too high, you might not feel that stretch in the hips. Adjust if you need to, so you can still feel the openness, but also find comfort here. Women hold a lot of tension in the hips, but especially during our time of the month. So this is a great stretch to use during menstruation and great for everyone overall to relieve tension and tightness in the hips. Slowly ease out of this position, come back to sitting, and we're going to take the bum to the mat into a wide-legged seated forward fold. So you can leave the props on the mat in between the legs, come to the bum, and then spread the legs out wide, feet and toes pointed right up to the ceiling. You may want to add a few more pillows or blankets depending on the length of your hamstrings. We are going to be folding forward with straight legs over the top of our props. So just find again whatever props you need to feel comfortable. We want to feel the sensation of the stretch, but never find pain here. So we want to feel opening on the inner thighs and the hamstrings, and in turn stretch the lower back. Adjust as you need to. Take one cheek down to your pillow or props. Keep your breath even and deep as you send that breath to your back body, the low back, the hips, the hamstrings. A lot of tension and pain can be found in the low back during menstruation. So we really want to release and stretch here, finding this sinking sensation down onto your props. Use this sort of midway point to change the direction of your head. Rest the other cheek down on your pillow or blanket. If at any point you would like to keep yourself in a position longer than I cue you for, feel free to pause the video and then resume as soon as you're ready to continue moving. When you're ready, begin to ease yourself up into a seated position and move your props off to the side of your mat. Staying seated on the bum, take the left leg down to the mat like you're going to sit cross-legged, and then cross the right foot over the top of the left thigh. Plant the right sole of the foot on the mat. Take the left crook of the elbow to right knee and twist toward this top bent leg. Take the gaze over the back of the right shoulder and sit up nice and tall. This seated twist is great for those who experience menstrual cramps. It also aids in digestion and warms up the back as well as we take a little twist here. Pull the knee in towards the torso as you continue to twist over the right shoulder. Gently release the twist, come back to center and take this to the other side. Right leg on the mat, left sole of the foot planted, hugging the left knee in towards the chest and twisting the gaze back over the left shoulder. Again, keeping the spine nice and tall and breathing into the twist. Slowly unwind and release the legs. Grab your blanket, or if you have a sort of long, narrow pillow, and take your blanket, so fold it once or twice and then start rolling from one end until you have this sort of long log that we're going to place underneath about where our bra sits on our back. So put it on your mat, then lay the back down so it's right behind the chest. This is going to elevate just that portion of your back, the heart opener here as we call it. Cactus out the arms so elbows are bent, palms to the sky. You can take the legs out long or keep the knees bent and let the knees fall together. This gentle heart opener is great for stretching the upper back, but also stretching out this front body where we experience our menstrual cramps and lots of tension in the front and stomach. When you have found stillness here, close off the eyes if you're comfortable and let your breath come to its natural rhythm. If you feel ready to move on to the next posture, Slowly come back to a seated position, remove the blanket. We're going to be coming back onto our backs. Cross one leg over the other, right leg over left like you're sitting in a chair, and then let the knees fall off the left edge of your mat. You can take a pillow underneath the knees so that it's not as an intense of a stretch on the hips. We want to find, again, some comfort here, but just a little bit of sensation in the hips and in the spine. Keep the arms at a cactus and take the gaze over the right shoulder, completing this supine twist. This is another position that's great for relieving tension in the low back, but also twisting to help get things moving and relieve your cramping. Very gently bring everything back to center, unwind from the twist, and take the opposite side, crossing left leg over the top, taking the knees off the right side of the mat and your gaze over the left shoulder. When you feel ready to find your Shavasana, release the twist, bring your body back to center on the mat. Grab whatever blankets or pillows you want to find as much comfort as possible, and then lie down on the back. I like to take one hand to my heart and one to my belly, just so I can kind of complete this energy circuit between my hands, recycling that energy back into my body and finding stillness here. Close off the eyes, relax as much as possible, and stay here as long as you have time for, letting your body relax, your mind relax, and finding stillness inside and out. Thank you for letting me lead you through this restorative practice. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and namaste.